Hello, welcome to 2017 Bike Trip Movie. You join us now on the ferry as we return back to Britain. Bit of a downer coming home, but what a great 2 weeks it was. Very, very fast 2 weeks. Can't believe we're here already, but hopefully we'll have a good movie to show you now. Ms. McKinnon, would you like to say a few words?
Just want to say, stay tuned for our epic adventure. You will find out exactly how many countries we visited, how many stickers Fraser bought, how many hairpin bends we took on the bike, how many mountain passes we did, how many insect bites we have all over us, and how many beers we consumed. So much adventure and entertainment for your viewing. Hi.
Thank you.
It was really, isn't it? What are you saying?
Bye-bye.
Hold on tight to your dream. Hey, hold on tight to your dream. When you see a ship go sailing, when
Hi, we're on the ferry. We have arrived after a heck of a day of rain, but our spirits are high. They'll be higher once we've had a drink as well. Welcome to our humble abode. It's very small, but it's cosy, and we're on the trip, ready to get going.
Good morning. That's us woken up after a fun night on the ferry. We're just getting ready to go down for breakfast and then get the bike and then dock at Imuden. I can see the windmills outside. It was a nice camp crossing last night, thankfully. No chucking up from Helen. And great night. I'm looking forward to getting on the road in the Netherlands.
Hello and good evening and welcome to Vianden in Luxembourg. We've had a magical day, really fun day biking, and we've arrived in this beautiful place called Vianden, which has a river meandering through it and a castle, and what are they called? Cable car up to the castle, but it was shut. We got here a bit too late. Don't know if they speak French or German, it's kind of anyone's guess with the language, but we're in a gorgeous little hotel, really comfy beds, it's amazing. And had a couple of beers in the sunshine. The sun came out, it was marvellous. We've had a magical evening.
Morning, welcome to Vianden, day 3. We're just waking up here in a very nice little room actually. It's a bit wet outside and we're filming in the bathroom here because the light's quite good. We had a nice little breakfast into the town earlier on, and interestingly here, being a small town surrounded by France and Germany, they sort of speak in French and German at the same time. I don't know how they do it, but they do. Great for a stopover on our big tour of Europe.
Hesitate to state the fate that awaits those who try to shake or take you. Don't let them break you. You can do anything you want to do. It's not wrong what I say, it's true. You can do anything you want to do. Do what you want to.
Hi, welcome to a place in Germany called Luxembourg. Not quite sure where it is, but it's near the Mosel River. We've had a very soggy start to the morning. We've done about 60 miles. It's taken about an hour and 45 minutes. Quite slow, quite soggy, quite wet. Persistent rain, but we're still enjoying it. We're still smiling, and we're in Deutschland. Willkommen.
Again, light's really good. We're in Bamberg. Beer.
Your hands are giant. It is the evening after the night before, and we've just come back home from a lovely night out in Bamberg. We took in some culture. By that I mean we paraded around looking for bars while appreciating the odd nice building. Fraser took home the prize for the only man in Bamberg wearing shorts. And then we went to some breweries and another brewery and I think a third brewery maybe. And we had sausages and sauerkraut, lots of sour stuff for dinner, and a very smoky beer from Bamberg.
Good morning, back in the bathroom again.
With the hands.
With the hands. Brawl night last night, sampled the delights of Bamberg, which is basically a cathedral that was closed, and then the beer, that's what it's all about I think. It was great fun, and nice beer, good quality beer. Don't know how many we had, but I feel good this morning. We're just heading over the road to get our breakfast. It's 8 AM, well, 8:30 already, time's ticking away, and we're going to head down the road to Cesky Krumlov. We're heading towards Czech Republic for the first time ever. And I think it's actually not raining as well, so looking good.
Today will forever be known as the day of the roadblocks. Interesting start to the morning. Kept coming up against roadblocks, so had to find some detours. But we've ended up on this absolutely fantastic road, great tarmac, and going through the most beautiful villages and towns. Just lovely. Hello. We have a flag. Raw days of biking. We've been going about an hour. I think we've only done about 20 miles, but can't complain because it's just fabulous. Hi, welcome to Cesky Krumlov. We are in the Czech Republic in our beautiful hotel with Keith Richards behind me there. We're in the Keith Richard room. So we had quite another epic day. Fraser said, oh, just be a gentle run today. It wasn't a gentle run, it was quite a long run. But we enjoyed it very much. So lots of miles done. Crossed over the border into Czech Republic for the first time. Was quite different to Germany. Much poorer basically. The houses and the gardens and everything look really shabby. It's almost like they couldn't stand up, some of them. So it was quite different. It was very much rural Czech Republic. But we have arrived here in Cesky Krumlov. I'm sure you're going to pan very shortly to a beautiful view of the town from our window, and it looks stunning. So I think we'll just go and have an early dinner tonight and chill out because we've got 2 days here, well 2 nights here and 1 day.
Welcome to day 2 in Cesky Krumlov here in the Czech Republic. We've had a very pleasant day of exploring the city. It's wonderfully compact, so you can wander about and see sort of the main parts very comfortably in a day. So we're doing a very nice gentle meander about, just looking at the sights, up a tower, round the tower, looking at the tower, looking down from the tower. So it's been very pleasant, and we're just going out for a quick bite to eat, and then the next day we're heading to Austria, I think it is.
If you turn your head ever so slightly to the right, turn it a wee more, and tilt your head up, and move forward just a wee inch, kiss.
Beside yourself in Brady is gonna stay. Reason it could polish up the gray. Put that up you want. That this isn't country at all.
Hi, we are in Austria. Woo! Gorgeous day. Part. It's 25 degrees, hit 25. It's really warm. The sun is out. We're at a monkey farm. Not quite a monkey farm. It's like a treetop thing for kids. Stopped for some water. Broad days biking, and we're heading to somewhere in Austria that I don't know the name of.
Austria. We're back in the bathroom again. Nice light here. So epic day today, absolutely epic day today. We just did 220 miles, but it was a long 220 miles. Nice slow speed actually, beautiful scenery. Saw highs of 26 degrees as well. And we're here at this stunning setting of, well, it's called Malta, the area in Austria, and there's a spectacular dam right outside our window. And Helen's smirking. Anyway.
There's 3 of you.
Yeah, see you, me. Yeah.
That is photographic genius.
Okay, I bet it's still shaky though.
It is.
Anyway, just a quick diary to say we're exhausted, but a spectacular day, really spectacular, and lovely scenery. Just a couple of great passes as well today, mountain passes, and a spectacular ride up to this very quirky hotel. We had a very nice 5-course dinner as well. Good food. Hitting the hay right now. Hello, good morning from Austria. It's a beautiful morning this morning. We've got a fab view out our window of the dam and the lake, but we thought we'd go out and do a bit of drone action. Came all this way with a bloody drone in the pannier, so I thought I've got to use it at some point. So perfect conditions. I weren't sure the legality of using it here. Private land, I don't know. Beautiful day, as I say, it's nice shots. But didn't do it very long, but when we came straight back down, went straight to breakfast. We're sitting there and couple of police cars arriving. Bugger. But no, they were just here for breakfast.
It's amazing.
So I should know by now, and Fraser says, probably going to be an epic day today. Take epic and times it by 10. We finally arrived in our beautiful hotel in Slovenia at Lake Bled after 9 hours and 10 minutes since we left our hotel in Austria this morning. It's been a very epic day. We arrived after 7 at night. I don't think we've ever done that before, but what an extraordinary day. We've seen some of the most beautiful mountains, no idea what they were. I think some of them were the Alps, but then when you enter Slovenia, it was all big white mountains. It was just incredible. And Fraser did amazing. We had, what are they called? Hairpin bends. So on one route, there was 52 hairpin bends. That was on the Knock-Almstrasse, which is the pass that Fraser wanted to do. 52. And then coming down the other one, don't know the name of that pass, Wurzenpasse, something like that. That was over 40 hairpin bends. Really, really tight and extreme gradients, and we hurt. The arms hurt, the buttocks hurt, everything hurts. But it's all in the name of a wonderful day's riding. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Slovenia. We've woken up to a gorgeous day. No idea what the temperature is. It's very hot. Blue skies, not a cloud in the sky. It's really, really gorgeous. We had a good night's sleep, air conditioning in the room, nice and quiet, so we feel nice and refreshed and relaxed. Very, very warm day today though. We were watching it creep up yesterday when we were on the bike, kind of celebrating every 0.5 degrees, like 30, 30.5, 31, it got to 32 in all the black leathers. It's very, very hot. Anyway, looking forward to a day of exploring. We had a brilliant night last night. Came in, had the free fizz, got drunk pretty quickly. Sat down in the restaurant. It's rated #1 in Lake Bled. They managed to squeeze us in. Really just amazing quality food. I think it was probably up there with the top 1, 2, 3 meals we've ever had. Amazing. Fraser had a steak, and it was like MasterChef-y. They all had like flowers, like edible flowers on it, and I had a pasta dish. And then we went pudding, and we had pudding, and it was chocolate pie stuffed with raspberries, with ice cream, and I can't even explain it. And that's that really. So we're raring and ready to go. We're bright and breezy, and we're gonna maybe go rowing, but we'll see. Arms are a bit sore, but we're gonna go for a walk around the lake. 6 kilometers, won't take long. Bye.
Only got a couple miles to go if you're trying
welcome to day 2 in Slovenia in the beautiful, stunning setting here at Lake Bled. Now we were quite knackered yesterday after quite an epic day. We didn't get here till actually 7 o'clock thanks to a road closure, so a bit later than planned. We just went and had a nice meal and straight to bed. So we made the most of the lake today, got up nice and early, had a nice breakfast, and then we went in for a walk. It says here we did 7.5 miles, 15,575 steps, and climbed 42 floors, so it was a nice relaxing day. Add on to that a row across the lake. So we basically had an epic workout today for a rest day.
My arms aren't sore today because I wasn't allowed to row yesterday. Fraser did all the rowing. Apparently I'm a girl. Just ending havoc if I tried to row. Not allowed to row. So what that means is I'm not in pain today. Fraser's in pain today. Not that I'm excited by his pain. But Blaze proved it them. Anyway, we had a wonderful day yesterday. Really good fun. What an amazing place this is. It's just gorgeous. Everything about it's gorgeous. The lake's gorgeous. The hotel's gorgeous. The food's amazing. We just had such a lovely day yesterday. 7.5 miles walked. Out in the sun. A little bit burnt here and there, but all worth it. Don't want to leave, but we're on to Italia now. Gorgeous, really, really hot day. Not a cloud in the sky. So we're 9:15, getting away. Vroom, vroom. Fraser riding his motorbike. Vroom, vroom.
Whenever rainy days and nights just bring me down, 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 down. Or if I lose myself somewhere in the crowd, crowd, crowd. All I gotta do is close my eyes and imagine that I'm lying right there by your side. I see you, and it's alright. My sad heart comes alive. I'm walking on water, flying in a blue sky, chilled out in the sunshine, dreaming about you and I. I'm tripping down the freeway, yeah, laughing at the clouds drifting by. I'm walking on water, yeah, dreaming about you and I. I'm walking on water, yeah, flying in the blue skies, chilled out in the sunshine, yeah, dreaming about you and I. I used to know this old scarecrow, my joy and sorrow. Cast along between the furrows, no longer sung by anyone. So
join us here in the very northern tip of Italy, in Bled. Had a bit of an epic day today. Again, it's in paper it was just over 200 miles, but in reality it was a slow 200 miles. But some amazing scenery, really fantastic scenery. And we had our first rain shower. It was still almost 30 degrees, but it rained, so it was a kind of warm rain. And of course I had all my zips open in the suit, all the ventilation and stuff, so the rain just soaked straight through. But it was nice and cooling, and it didn't last long. It dried off quite quickly. But we got to a quite stunning setting here at the start of a big road. It's quite an epic road actually. We can see it right opposite the hotel. It winds up the hill, but that's tomorrow. So we just crashed out tonight basically. They had Vianden on draft, so Helen had a pint, I had maybe one or two, quick dinner, just relaxing in bed now. It's now, what time is it? 10 o'clock, so lights out, bedtime, night night.
Cowbells. Love waking up to the sound of a million cowbells. Welcome to our new home, our paradise in the Alps. We're at the Passo Giovo. I'm about to go up it this morning. Had possibly the worst night's sleep ever. Was hallucinating for a bit of it. That's what Vianden beer before bed does. But in a weird moment in the middle of the night when Fraser started creating electricity with the static of his covers, and our bed covers started to glow yellow. I'm sure I didn't hallucinate that bit. But we're just about to go and have some breakfast. Next door neighbours are up. Kay says hi. And we're just going to get breakfast and get on the road nice and early and avoid the heat of the day. Good to get going.
Castle Neuschwanstein. 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 Fuck. It's toasty, it's very humid, and it's raining outside, so our plan was to go up to the castle and have a look around, but it's peeing down. So we'll see what happens later on. So we have an early dinner and go and pray, stop raining, and we go for a walk up the castle. So, more later. Well, slight change of plan tonight. It's pissing down. So, warm, but it's wet. So, we're not going up to the castle. Might go up in the morning, see what the weather's like, but as for tonight, bit of a washout. Can't even find the bar in the hotel, so...
Gonna have to speak to me instead all night.
Yeah, well, at least there's Wi-Fi.
This morning we woke at 6:50 and by about 7:10 we were up and en route to the fairy tale castle. Bit of a soggy walk up, but we were only one of 6 people on the wee bridge and we were able to look at the castle and it looked very, very pretty. Unfortunately no sunlight on it or anything, but clouds weren't bad enough that we couldn't see it, so we could still see it. All was good, and we rushed back down and we just had good breakfast and we're taking our time this morning, leisurely check out, and then we're off to Freising, which is our destination for the night. It's not very far away at all. We'll be there in a few hours and just enjoy the beer, hopefully in the sunshine in the beer garden. Let's keep fingers crossed for sun.
Good afternoon, welcome to the lovely town of Freising. It's actually now a beautiful day, about 27 degrees, so we had a sweaty ride in. But we had a change of plan this morning because it was a bit wet and overcast. So we're going to go up to the Spitzweg something mountain. I think it's the tallest mountain in Germany, but didn't see much point in that, so we detoured to Dachau, the concentration camp. So it was very thought-provoking, and yeah, it's a very good memorial, so it's very good. Let's say we've just arrived here. You may be wondering why Freising. Freising is the home of Weihenstephaner, the world's oldest brewery and one of the best beers in the world.
Night. We walked quite far up to the Weihenstephan brewery, beer garden. Brewery was shut, went to the beer garden. Gorgeous evening. We sat in the beer garden and we had quite a few Weihenstephan beers and a pretzel the size of a face. Ate every last bit of it, which we're very proud of. Then all of a sudden the heavens opened and there was a big rainstorm, and it was the weirdest thing because it came out of nowhere and it was all of a sudden it was like whoosh, and everything, the trees were going, everybody had to run inside. It was like tropical storm, and the waiter was telling us that he's like, we always get a warning when this is going to happen because there's an airport, Munich airport's really nearby, and the planes never come over the beer garden as part of the flight paths. They always go different ways, except when there's a storm coming. So there were about 3 planes coming over. He says as soon as you see the first one, about 20 minutes later they know there's a storm. How cool is that? Anyway, we had a nice dinner, Wiener Schnitzel and Fraser some pork thing, and then Fraser had more beers. 6 Weihenstephan beers.
Night night. Oh.
So now just getting ready, as we say every day, we're just getting ready to head off to Strasbourg in France. And wiggle wiggle. It's going to be a bit of a mixture of roads, I think, a bit of motorway because it's a couple 100 miles. Forecast is a bit wet, so we'll see what happens. But great time in Germany. We'll be back. Auf Wiedersehen!
Go and say it in a Newcastle accent.
Auf Wiedersehen, pet!
I keep hearing you're concerned about my happiness. All that thought you're giving me is conscience, I guess. If I were walking in your shoes, I wouldn't worry none. While you and your friends are worried about me, I'm having lots of fun. Counting flowers on the wall, that don't bother me at all. Playing solitaire till dawn with a deck of 51. Smoking cigarettes and watching Captain Kangaroo. Now don't tell me I've nothing to do. and tales, pretend that I was on the town. As long as I can dream, it's hard to slow this swinger down. So please don't give a thought to me, I'm really doing fine. You can't always find me here, having quite a time. Counting flowers on the wall, that don't bother me at all. Playing solitaire till dawn with a deck of 51. Smoking cigarettes and watching Captain Kangaroo. Now don't tell me I've nothing to do.
We are in Strasbourg after an interesting day of riding. We had 242 miles to do, so we went on the motorway and did like loads of motorway, which was not the most exciting, but you know, made some good distance. Then the sat nav takes us up this little mountain road, and then it started pouring, and that was the third time maybe it peed it down. Really torrential rain. And we're in the middle of this dirty forest road, all brown and mud, and so SatNav was taking the Michael a little bit. But we got through that and we arrived at the hotel. Bit of a palaver trying to get in. We're on the 4th floor of the garage and the 4th floor of the hotel. Never the two shall meet, weird connecting thing going on. But it's a really pretty city from what I've seen. Lots of traffic lights. Looks a bit like Paris, I think. But we're looking forward to just like rejuvenating and exploring the city.
Welcome to day 2 here in fairly sunny Strasbourg. It's 25 degrees, nice bit of cloud cover actually just to keep the temperatures down, so it's been a very pleasant days wandering around the streets of the old town of Strasbourg.
Enjoyed some lovely time with Helen as well.
You say it again?
I enjoyed some lovely time with Helen as well.
I think that was pretty good.
tout le monde. So today's words would be il pleut, beaucoup. We had a lovely run all planned in to Bouzy in the Champagne, and I mean the Champagne region of France. Like there's a Champagne house like everywhere you look. Gorgeous country roads, really, really rural. And it rained. 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 So it's been a very wet day. Actually very quick day. It was 5.5 hours on the bike. So but it passed very quickly. So the riding felt good, but we were a bit soggy. Anyway, that is now history, and we are here in a place called Bouzy, aptly named. We're seeing a lovely champagne house. We've just got a baguette, which we will probably see in shop. We've ordered a bottle of champagne, and we're going to sit hopefully outside if the sun stays out and have a picnic.
Good morning from Bouzy, where we had a boozy evening in this beautiful setting. It was a lovely, gorgeous night. We had a little courtyard all to ourselves in the sun with some nice meats and cheeses and crisps and tomatoes we've got from the supermarket up the road, and a lovely bottle of champagne. Absolutely wonderful night. Great stay here. Host is wonderful. Speaks not one word of English, but Helen did very well with her French, so they actually communicated. And I just sat there and nodded. But it's a great little place. We'll definitely stay here again sometime. It's a nice location on the route up to where we're going next, and that is Bruges. Time for some beer in Bruges.
sunny Bruges, clouded over a little bit. You can see a steeple from here. I'm not sure where it is, but there we go. We're in Bruges. Lost my voice. I've been singing on the back of the motorbike for 3 hours on the motorway, so my voice is going. But we're here. We have exactly, at Fraser's watch, 16 minutes to get our ass to the... Oh my god, no, not 16 minutes to get our ass to the chocolate factory to get chocolate. Let's go! We're heading home. Going to the ferry today, but we had a brilliant night last night. We arrived in Bruges. We've got a creaky room. Went to Cambrinus for 5 hours. 5 hours in the pub drinking beer. Fraser had some really nice beers. He spoke to the barman who recommended all these dark things. Really good. So we had good food, good beers, crashed out after a little bit of binging and chocolate, and woke up this morning. Bite number 1. There's another one up here. No, bite number 2, 3, 4. One on my finger, 5. Huge one there, 6. Anyway, we're packed up. The lady's given us, who owns B&B, has given us some rolls for breakfast, to take with us. But we're going home. But we've got the Commodore Lounge on the ferry and some good ferry times to come.
What you're proposing, just once or
innerhalb der nächsten 15 Minuten auch alle Ihre Casino-Jetons in der Wechselstube ein.
So, what to say? An absolutely epic bike trip. I think one of the best yet, although it's hard to say because they're all wonderful. But it was just such an adventure. So many countries, so many mountains, so many mountain passes, so many different cultures, so many different languages. It was quite incredible. We've had a blast. So to finish off, I want to say to Fraser Band, for everything except for the mosquito bites, thank you so much for an amazing trip, for all your hard work, for your planning, for your diligence, for your making sure that they can cater for your special needs girlfriend with allergies. Anyway, Fraser Brand, thank you for making this a wonderful trip.